The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Livestreams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Spartan drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about the three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it at first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's Livestream, providing game day coverage.
The Pit in Rosendale, Wisconsin, where the lights are bright, the stands are going to be packed, and it's a win-or-go-home basketball game. A WIAA Division III regional semifinal is on tap as the Waupun Warriors make the trip in to take on the Flyweight Conference champions, the Laconia Spartans. We welcome you into the broadcast booth on Radio Plus and NFHS. Makai Ackerman, joined by Dominic Ackerman, Jacob Haney, and Aaliyah Stefani, bringing you what should be a fantastic postseason matchup. Laconia enters at 17-7 overall and a perfect 14-0 in conference play, led by junior guard Finley Morgan, who's averaging over 20 points per game and shooting nearly 40% from three-point land. Waupun, on the other hand, comes in with a record of 11-14, but don't let that record fool you, as the Warriors have won 6 of their last 10, led by a talented group of seniors who have played together for quite some time. Dominic, how are you?
Oh, I'm great, Makai. I'm ready for some playoff basketball, and all those records, all those stats you just went through. It's playoff time. Those all go out the window. It's win or go home. And you can't have a better location here than the Pit in Rosendale. It should be loud. It should be rocking. I am ready for some girls basketball action.
Waupun right down the road, so both of these two teams should show up and show out tonight. It's going to be loud here in the Pit. It always is, and we are super excited to have you guys along with us for the ride. That being said, it's survive and advance from here on out. The winner moves on, the loser goes home. Regional semifinal coverage continues after this.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner, Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
This winter, it's Generation Lanes in El Dorado, where you can join one of their adult or kids' leagues. Hey, why not get a group together for a family or maybe a corporate bowling event? Oh, by the way, don't forget to ask about their monthly Friday night tournaments. Wait, I know. Talk to Jeremy. That's right, talk to Jeremy and his staff about catering your next event, whatever it is. Generation Lanes with daily food specials and, of course, their Fish Fry Fridays. They're open daily at 11 and the kitchen is open late. Generation Lanes, home to Laconia Bowling and a proud supporter of student athletes.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Radio Plus Video Sports. Mackay and Dominic Ackerman up in the booth. Jacob and Aaliyah down on some fantastic portable shots for us tonight that we will get as soon as these two teams take the court in a couple of moments here. But first, let's talk about the Warriors coming in with a sub-500 record. But like we kind of talked about, they're on a little bit of a heater. They're heating up towards coming into playoffs here. Dominic, why don't you talk to me what you got about the Warriors and some of those individual statistics?
Yeah, not only are they heating up coming into the playoffs, but a nice 58-24 win over Chilton on Tuesday night in the regional quarterfinal round, the opening round of WIAA playoffs here in Wisconsin in Section 3 of Division 3, or Section B, I should say, of Division 3. The Waupun Warriors are led right now in scoring on the season by Eden Schultz, a senior, the big senior who stays inside in the paint, gets that 10.5 points per game, shooting 49% from the field. But a big reason is because she's down in the paint getting those put-back shots, those layups down low to put some 2 points on the board for the Warriors at a crack. Carly White, also the senior, 8.5 points per game, 35% from the field, and she can shoot from beyond the arc, 31.5% behind the three-point arc so far on the season for Carly White, a senior. And then another senior rounding off this scoring depth, Audrey Quas, 7.5 points per game, 30% from the field, and another 31.5% shooter from three-point land. This team is led in rebounds by who else but Eden Schultz, 6'2". She's going to be able to get those boards tonight. She's going to be able to control pace if she can get those boards and get those offensive extra opportunities on the looks. 10.1 rebounds per game for her, including 4.5 on the defensive side, or 4.5 on the offensive side, 5.5 on the defensive side. Addie Voigt, a junior, 6.5 rebounds per game for her, and Alexis Babish rounds out the top three in rebounds. Just a sophomore, just under that 6 rebounds per game mark for the Warriors. A very good rebounding team, size differential that we'll see here tonight that Jacob was talking about pregame that he had scouted on this Waupun side of things. Carly White also leads this team with a half of assists per game, but I'm not sure how accurate that is. I think there was some scoring discrepancies as the year goes on in Bound because I feel like this team distributes a lot more than that is said on Bound.
Yeah, for sure, and we kind of touched on it there, but the top 3 scorers for this Warriors team all senior-led. It's a very senior-heavy team, and we'll talk about it here. I've actually got it on the other side of my paper here, but Waupun went back to the semifinals for Division III in 2023. That's when this senior class was freshmen, so that's how they started out their tenure at Waupun, and since then they haven't really been back that far in the playoffs, so they're looking to make a deep run here this year. Speaking about the Waupun Warriors, let's talk about some of those team stats. Points scored on the season, they average 46.3. The average against is 51.2. That gives them a point differential of negative 4.8. Now, for your common basketball fan out there, what that means is that on average per game, their opponents score 4.8 points per game more than what they're scoring, which has led to their sub-500 record here on the season. Field goal percentage as a team is sitting at 36%, three-point percentage just under 30%, and free throw percentage over 50%. Not exactly where you want it, but at least it's over 50%, right, Dom?
Yeah, absolutely.
Rebounds per game for the unit, 33.9, and we talked about Eden Schultz and the size they have in between. But when we get to rebounds per game for the Spartans, we'll kind of talk to you about the discrepancies coming there. Assists per game, again, like you said, Dominic, we're not really sure how those stats came inbound, so we'll leave it at that. 6-4 in their last 10, 4-1 in their last 5. Big wins over Lodi, Lamira, Lake Mills, and Chilton. They lost back to Lakeside Lutheran on the 12th of this month, but besides that, they are rolling in their last 5, and it should be a good one for the Warriors coming in here tonight. We'll step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, we're talking about the home team, the Laconia Spartans, here in the pit.
Every system, from rotary parlors to robotic equipment, they'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Redeker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck from Redeker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The Laconia Spartans take the court as the outright flyweight conference champions. They were 17-7 overall in the season and undefeated 14-0 in conference. Let's take a look at some of the players that led them there. They're led by their junior guard, Finley Morgan. She averages 20.5 points per game, shooting 43.5% from the field, 38% from the three-point line, and nearly 72% from the charity stripe. Behind her, the sophomore, Miley Redmond, 10.8 points per game, 42.5% from the field, and 26.5% from three-point land. Behind her, rounding out that top three, the senior, Marissa Johnson, 11 points per game on the dot, just under 40% from the field, and 32.2% from the three-point arc. Moving on to rebounds, Miley Redmond getting her name in there as well. 6.7 rebounds per game, 5 of those coming on the defensive end. Finley Morgan, another one on here, 5.1 rebounds per game for her, nearly 4 of those coming defensively. And Lillian Zimmerman, the junior, rounding out that starting 3 with 4.8 rebounds per game, 2.5 of those defensively, and basically 2.5 of those offensively. Assists, Finley Morgan, 2.8. Gabby Pino, 2.5. And Marissa Johnson, 2.6. That's what I've got for individual statistics here for the Lady Spartans. Dominic, what do you got for team stats?
Yeah, this Spartans team scoring at an impressive clip this season. 61, just over 61 points per game so far. They've only allowed 47 points per game, giving them a scoring margin or a point differential of positive 14 on the season. So they're scoring on average 14 more points than their opponents. They know how to win those games where they take control early and able to close out with a high margin. Rebounds per game, 66.1. So even if they're lacking in size, this team knows how to follow their shots, follow defensive shots, box out, and grab a rebound and make sure they either end defensive possessions or continue on their offensive possessions. This team also assists at a pretty good clip, 13 assists per game, able to distribute the ball as well for this Laconia team. As a team, they shoot 40% from the field, 32% from beyond the arc, and they are 9-1 in their last 10. This team is high scoring, an elite rebounding team, and when pace increases, they separate from the other teams. If they can push the pace their way, this Laconia team is dangerous. A key for the Warriors here tonight is if they can slow down this team, control possessions, they have it. But as soon as this becomes a speed game, this is a Spartans victory.
That's exactly right. That being said, we'll take another break, and when we come back, we have a very exclusive interview with head coach Chris Morgan of the Laconia Spartans. Stick around.
We know you put your Coon Knight equipment to work, and it may be in need of some extra attention. Make sure to inspect bearings, knives, hammers, and other high-wear parts to keep your machine running at its best. Genuine Coon Knight parts, proudly made in the USA, are now available at Gruett's Equipment, your Coon Knight dealer in Potter, Eden, Waupun, and Watertown. Invest in quality with original Coon Knight parts designed specifically for your machine. Stop in or call your favorite Gruett's Equipment location. For more information today.
Are you looking for a calmer grooming experience your dog's absolutely gonna love? Come to Muddy Paws in Rosendale, a quiet, peaceful environment. One-on-one grooming, clean and sanitized shop, and a friendly, patient grooming experience. Muddy Paws, where every dog also receives a free blueberry facial, seasonal cologne, seasonal bandana, and a themed photo posted to the page. Muddy Paws at the corner of Highways 23 and 26, Rosendale in the old subway building. Best of luck, Laconia, in your game today.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Welcome back here to the pregame show on Radio Plus Sports and NFHS. I'm here with head coach Chris Morgan of the Laconia girls basketball squad. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for coming back and doing the game.
Absolutely. I'm hoping to continue to keep covering Laconia here, but let's talk about this week off now for Laconia basketball. What's this week been like? You focused on relaxation in this week and kind of just getting the body ready, or you focused on game planning, kind of hard practices? What do you got this last week?
Yeah, we went pretty hard, especially early in the week. I think you have to do that to stay sharp. Really we kind of used, since we had a bye on Tuesday, we used that as a little bit more of a game night, so we did a lot of playing that night, just up and down, staying in game condition last night and Wednesday night. We're a little bit more kind of game prep, did a little bit more half-court stuff, a lot of shooting and things like that. So then, you start real heavy at the beginning of the week and then kind of, ramp down from an intensity standpoint, I guess, later in the week, but, a lot more game prep later in the week.
Yeah, absolutely. This Waupun team didn't have that bye. They had to play on Tuesday. Had a pretty impressive home win against Chilton. What do you got on this Waupun team coming in tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team. They've got some length. They got, a few big girls. They got Schultz in the middle, who's 6'2", and, she's got really good footwork for a big girl. And then, their guards really shot the ball well the other night. Quas hit her first 3 threes, I think. And if anytime a team shoots well, they're tough to beat. So, Chilton the other night played a 2-3 zone. So we're going to have to go make them a little more uncomfortable than they were the other night. But yeah, we got to be ready to play tonight because Waupun's got some tools.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really talk to you since clinching that conference championship last week for another season, another undefeated conference championship. Talk to me about how important that is, but more importantly, just getting that confidence before playoffs start here.
Yeah, I mean, that's our number one goal is to go win conference first. And I was proud of the girls because, there's some good teams in conference and there's some good coaches in the conference. So you got to be ready to bring your A game every single time. Especially when there's a lot of familiarity there. Some of these coaches have seen us play an awful lot, so they kind of know what we're going to do. It's not a big secret, so they're trying to take away the things that we're good at. But, to our girls' credit, you come out with a focus and a intensity every single game, and we were able to roll through the conference season. So, I think you can take a lot from that going into the playoffs from just a execution standpoint, I mean, you're always going to have a game plan, and you got to go execute the game plan and just play hard. And again, you know, I say it all the time, and it probably sounds like a broken record, but you're hoping to hit some shots, but you got to control what you can control, which is your defense and your energy and you know, just the little things.
Yeah, and you talked about it when I had a chance to talk to you post-game after that conference championship, that you had a lot of doubters coming into the season, a lot of people that were expecting a dip in Laconia play, but you ladies came out here and just performed as Laconia does. Such a good program here in Laconia and a special squad, even with that underdog mentality. Talk to me here. It's playoff time, so we got some extra eyes on the broadcast. What should the people know at home about this specific Laconia Spartan squad?
I just want, you know, the people that watch to understand how hard the kids play. I've been really, I had told the girls this the other night at practice, I'm really proud of this group. It's been a really fun group to coach. They come to practice, and I love a little bit of the banter that's there. You know, sometimes it's no fun to coach kids that are just quiet, and this group's got, you know, some personality to it, and they work really hard, and so, you know, it's they've carved their own niche in Laconia history here, and so I just want everybody at home to just understand and appreciate how much work these girls have put in, and you know, it's a special group.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Coach. Anything else that we didn't get to talk about in this interview that you wanted to mention?
No, just exciting time of the year. Go Spartans.
Absolutely. Well, I've been here with head coach Chris Morgan. I thank you for joining me here. We're going to stick it out to our sponsors. When we come back, some more pregame action on Radio Plus Sports and NFHS.
Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, take-out menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Let's pull up a bracket of the bottom part of this section of where these two teams are at. You can see at the top there, Kiel and Columbus are going to be playing tonight as Columbus took their win over Ripon 71-55 or 65 the other night. Waupun obviously got here by beating Chilton. We kind of touched on that a little bit, and that's this portion of the bracket. Waupun had to play Chilton. They beat them, I believe it was 58-24, in the first round. As the number 2 seed, the Spartans got that first round bye, which leads us here tonight. Let's talk about some of that state success that both of these teams have had in recent years, though. Both teams new to the state championship scene. The Warriors were the D3 state champions back in 2022 and then semifinalists in 2023. Since then, they haven't made a run nearly as far. As far as the Warriors go, they were D4 state champions in 2023 and 2024. They were looking for a D3 state championship last year. Instead, they got knocked out in Evansville, and they were only semifinalists. But they're both looking to get back. Obviously, like we talked about there, the D4 state champions 23 and 24. But because of the competitive balance, new rules here in WIAA, Laconia was moved up a division into Division 3. So that's definitely played a factor in some of their success coming down to this playoff range. Dominic, do you have keys to the game tonight for both the Warriors and the Spartans as we get ready to go?
Yeah, absolutely. And just to talk about that playoff, whoever wins this bottom part of this sectional, this is one of the toughest sectionals in, I would say, girls basketball. It doesn't matter what division it is. whoever wins this sectional has to go on and most likely play the 1 seed in the sectional in Oostburg, and that is a team that looks just about as good as any other girls basketball team that we have covered or seen in the state of Wisconsin. They look incredible, so whoever wins this sectional is going to have a tough task ahead of them, but hey, who knows? The reason why we play games is not just to look at some stats on a paper, but to let the ladies do what they do. The ball goes up, you never know what's going to happen. Our keys to the game here tonight, if I'm talking about the Warriors side of things, they got to make sure they play a slow-paced game. If you can hold these teams to one-shot possessions defensively and making sure that Laconia team can't offensive board and can't get those second-chance opportunities, you could have success over this Laconia squad. Schultz also must anchor that paint. She's got to be good down low. She has got to be a big reason why this Warriors team can succeed on offense and be able to hit perimeter shots if they need to stretch out the defense at all. For Laconia, they need to do the complete opposite. They need to push the tempo of this game. They need to get this game moving quickly. Passes are effective. If they can start to distribute the ball and get to different scorers, watch out because they have a lot of depth. Even with Finley Morgan being 20 points per game, this team has plenty of depth from below. We've seen Miley Redmond take over games. We've seen Marissa Johnson take over games. We've seen Kendall Klein, Maddie Taplin. So many different scorers on this Laconia squad that can get things going. So if I'm a key for Laconia here, distribute the ball quickly, win the glass tempo, and push this tempo.
Yeah, as far as the Warriors, at least for my keys to the game, they've got to at least find a way to limit the damage both offensively and defensively on the boards. They were getting out-rebounded by about double according to the stats that we have on the season. 66 rebounds per game for the Spartans and only 33 coming from the Warriors side, so something they got to try to limit tonight. As far as the Spartans, they've got to get a nice fast start here at home in front of the home crowd. It's going to be a loud one. It's going to be a good one. 20 seconds left. We're jumping over to the national anthem, and then starting lineups here in the pit in Rosendale, Wisconsin.
Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
High School Sports is presented by Jaden White, your Northwestern mutual agent in this area. Financial and investment services, planning, wealth management, life and disability insurance, and more. Email Jaden at jaden.white@nm.com.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Final seconds of the national anthem here from the pit in Rosendale, Wisconsin, before we get underway for this WIAA Division III regional semifinal between the Warriors from Waupun and the Spartans from Laconia. Should be a good one, Dom.
Absolutely. I'm ready for starting lineups here. Let's get this game underway.
All righty. Let's do the starting lineups first for the Lady Warriors. A sophomore, number 1, Alexis Babish. A senior, number 2, Carly White. A senior, number 3, Audrey Kwas. A senior, number 21, Ryan Babish. And a senior, number 32, Eden Schultz.
The Warriors are coached by head coach Austin Gifford.
One more final look at their final, and let's move on to the home team, the Laconia Spartans. A junior, number 1, Finley Morgan. A junior, number 4, Kendall Plime. A junior, number 5, Marissa Johnson. A senior, number 13, Natalie Pianchi. And a sophomore, number 33, Miley Redman.
And the Spartans are coached by head coach Chris Morgan.
One final look at their huddle there as we get underway in this regional semifinal, live from the pit in Rosendale, Wisconsin. Again, Mackay and Dominic Ackerman up here in the booth. Jacob Haney and Aaliyah Stefani down on some fantastic portable shots tonight. And we are all set to get underway.
Oh man, I am ready for some playoff basketball. No better place to do it here than the pit in Rosendale. Loud, raucous, and rowdy here tonight.
It'll be Natalie Pianchi against the tall Eden Schultz for the Warriors. Tip here at center court, and we are underway. It goes the way of the Warriors. They pick it up in the back court and will bring it across. It's Carly White now up top. Hands it off to Babish. Alexis Babish gets trapped. Ripped it away, did Finley Morgan. A quick turnover coming from the Spartans, and they look to push the ball. Down to the corner, a drive. Dish back outside. Redmond makes a move. Tosses a shot up, it's no good. Rebound taken by the Warriors here. Let's see if they slow it down. Alexis Babish moves to the wing. Dish back to Carly White. All the way back on the logo. Swung around for Ryan Babish. Back up top for Schultz. She hands off. Down to Schultz. It's a pick and roll, no good. Couple of hands on it, and we will get a jump ball down low. Possession goes to the Spartans. Physical game coming out quick here, Dom.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple possessions there on offense that couldn't go either way for neither of the offenses, but we'll see what the Spartans got. Back in bounce, trying to push it back up.
Still 0-0, 50 seconds in. Marissa Johnson. Dish off to Miley Redmond. Redmond left side. And a traveling violation called on Kendall Plime. Waupun student section letting Plime know that she can't do that. Thank you to all 162 of you so far logged in here on Radio Plus. Make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section. Where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, your favorite player, how your day was. These ladies want to hear from you, and so do we. Kick over. Babish takes a three, and it's good. The first points of the night, Ryan Babish from behind the arc, and the Warriors have a 3-0 lead. Spartans coming down, trying to answer. Left side now for Marissa Johnson. She moves inside the arc, hands off to Plime. Screen set up top. Plime, dish back out to Redmond. Now she'll drive in the paint. Back to Johnson. Good closeout from Carly White. Johnson just tosses a shot up. No good. Rebound taken down. And a foul on the ground by Eden Schultz. Her first, team's first.
So far, physical defense here for this Warriors, making sure the Spartans can't get to the glass and can't get up to the rim.
Inbound pass comes all the way up top. Back down to the corner now. Finley Morgan makes a move. To the wing. Passing it around to Johnson. Johnson swings right side, back up to the point. Screen set. Bounce pass inside, back to Johnson. Wide open look. Can't bury it. Goes off the back of the iron. She gets her own rebound, goes in hard, and gets fouled. It'll be 2 shots for Marissa Johnson from the line.
Talked pregame about how this team, even though they don't have that size, they follow their shots. They're making sure they're getting second looks. Marissa Johnson there does it, follows her own shot, and goes up and gets rewarded with the foul, and will shoot 2. That
is the second team foul now in the first 2 minutes here for Waupun. Marissa Johnson good on the first free throw, and that's the first points of the night for the Spartans. Addie Voigt checks in for the first time tonight for the Warriors. She will take out Eden Schultz. No good on the second is Johnson, and it is picked up by Waupun. They bring it back the other way. Carly White swung to the corner. Down low now. Babish tosses it out of bounds. Was it tipped? It was not. Spartans ball down by 2. Inbound coming to Miley Redmond. Redmond will bring it across. Toss over to Johnson. Into the corner now for Finley Morgan. Back around the other side. Plime pops a 3. She goes short and it falls in. Kendall Plime doesn't get the initial bounce, but gets the second one to go, and the Spartans have a 1-point lead. Warriors now been pretty quiet offensively since scoring the first bucket of the game. Tossing it around. Babish to the corner now. Quas moves in, and a jump ball call. Good defense coming off of the hands of number 13, Natalie Pianchi.
A couple times we've seen now the Warriors get trapped in that jump ball possession error type of thing at the beginning of this game, the first 3 minutes here.
15:05 left in the first half, a 4-3 lead for Laconia. Inbound coming for Quas. She goes up top to Babish. Babish toss over to Carly White. To the right side now. That's Addie Voigt. She hands off. Carly White pops a 3 off the bank. It's not open. Plime picks up a board. Slowing it down for Laconia. Toss across to Redmond. Sets a screen. Now Redmond moves inside. Dish back out. Johnson up to the wing. Cross-court pass. Nearly out of bounds. A good jump, though, from Kendall Plime. Now to Johnson. That was Miley Redmond who went long on the triple. And another jump ball down low. Dominic, you talk about it. It's aggressive down there.
Absolutely. And another shot that's rebounded immediately by the Spartans following these shots. But a great play there by Kendall Plime to keep that play alive and get the Spartans this play underneath the hoop.
Finley Morgan tosses into Marissa Johnson. All alone. She'll pop it. She goes too long. Rebound picked up by the the black and gold. Pass down low. Up and in through the contact. Addie Voigt's able to score her first bucket of the night, and the Warriors take the lead right back. Finley Morgan takes a jumper inside, possibly through contact. It's saved by Pianchi. Swung back to Redmond. Now she'll put a floater in. Rebound back to Morgan, and that one she finally gets the foul call on. Not to the pleasure of head coach Gifford, who thought it was a clean block, but that will be the third team foul now in 4 minutes for the Warriors.
Yeah, this one's going to go on Audrey Quas, her first. So Morgan onto the line to shoot 2.
Good thing for the Warriors is they have 3 team fouls, but each of those on a different player. Finley Morgan good on her first. We're tied at 5. Gabby Pino and Lillian Zimmerman checking in now for the Spartans. No good on the second. The Warriors get the rebound, and we're tied at 5. 14 minutes left in the first half. Ball brought across, up to Schultz, who's newly checked in for the Warriors. Back down to Schultz, a good pick and roll play. She wades through some traffic. Can't make it good on the bunny, though. Miley Redmond comes down with a rebound. Toss to Johnson on the right side. Zimmerman thought about a screen. She sets it there. Back up to Zimmerman now. Eden Schultz giving her plenty of space. Ball swung around to Gabby Pino, her first minutes of the night. Down low to Morgan, back to Pino. Good defense so far from the Warriors, keeping the Spartans at bay. Redmond makes a couple of moves around her defender. Now to Pino. Good switch defense here from Waupun. Trapped up top is Finley Morgan, and a bad foul coming against Audrey Quas. That'll be her second and team's fourth.
Yeah, they had Finley trapped up there. It could have been a situation where the Spartans could possibly turn it over, but a foul there gives the Spartans the inbound play. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Pat Bennett checking down in the chat saying, let's go, Lady Warriors. We appreciate it, Pat. Make sure everybody checks down there in that YouTube comment section. Leave something down for these young ladies. They'd love hearing from you and knowing that their friends or family were watching. Another foul against Waupun, their 5th in as many minutes. And they're in foul trouble considering Laconia has yet to pick one up, Dom.
Yeah, absolutely in foul trouble. You're giving the Spartans possibly an opportunity to head to the line early on some 1-on-1s, and that's something that the Spartans will definitely take advantage of, especially if they got plenty of time left in the first half.
It'll be Finley Morgan under her own offensive goal. She goes all the way up top to Miley Redmond. Dish outside to Pino. Back to Zimmerman. She drives. Layup is blocked, and it's taken away by Waupun. They try to slow things down now. Nearly stuck in the backcourt. Laconia fans were looking for a travel, but to no avail. Swung around the top. Shot coming, no good. Redmond with another rebound. Quickly to Finley Morgan. She pops. She goes long. Pino picks up a board. Back to Morgan now inside the paint. Goes up strong off the high glass. And it's another rebound for Laconia. We talked about it, but Waupun had to do something to limit the damage. A big offensive foul. The first one coming against Lillian Zimmerman, who laid her body into a Warrior.
I will tell you, Kai, it is getting loud here in the pit. Both of these fan sections, the student sections, they are starting to get involved in this game. Tie game through just about a little over 5.5 minutes to play here.
Still 5-5, a couple of triples coming from both sides, and that's where we sit. Toss to the corner now for the Warriors. Back down low. Ball nearly lost in transition. The shot goes up, and it's taken down by Laconia. Looks like there's a couple of seals on the rims right now for both squads. Dish to the corner. Plime's wide open. In and out, can't make it. Rebound comes down to Morgan. She goes up strong. No foul call. Zimmerman's there again. There's Morgan. Another one. And finally, Finley Morgan's able to bury it. The fourth chance points and a full timeout coming from Waupun. We'll take it with them.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
11:52 left in the first half. 7-5 lead here for the Spartans. And after a full timeout called by the Warriors, Laconia coming out in a full press. Inbound pass comes back in, and Laconia retreats just a little bit. The Warriors able to get it across. Now inside the paint. Back down low. Shot goes up off the bottom of the rim. Rebounded by Finley Morgan. Morgan. Right side wing, back up top to Pianki. She swings it around to the corner for Plime. Short on her last three, but has made one today for Laconia. Pino moves inside, dished back out. Morgan takes a stutter step in between the legs. Back out to Pino. Around. Kendall Plime moves in. Good passing right now from Laconia, but better defense from the Spartans. From the Warriors, excuse me. Kendall Plime's shot goes astray. Alexis Babish brings it down quickly and gets fouled. Only the second team foul now for the Spartans in the first 7 minutes, Dom.
Yeah, it's been a physical game, but the Spartans have been able to avoid that foul trouble. Waupun is in it here, and not only are they in it as a team, but Eden Schultz, their leading scorer on the season, has 2 here early. So currently she's on the bench. We'll see how long she's there.
Lily Newton, the inbound pass. Audrey Ferrari gets it back to the left side. A deep three, in and out and back in. The second time we've seen that tonight. And Lily Newton gives a 1-point lead back to the Warriors.
That was almost that exact same way that Kendall Plime's three-pointer went in before.
Trap in the corner here. Marissa Johnson back in for the Spartans, tries to get it out. She finds Redmond, back to Johnson, back to Redmond. She'll take her space, jumper in the paint, thought about it, instead goes to Pianki. She gets fouled hard. And that will be the 6th team foul now for the Warriors.
Nearly in bonus with double-digit time to go on the clock in the first half.
It'll be 2 free throws here from Natalie Bianchi.
It'll be the first personal on Ferrari.
Bianchi's first, no good. She could tie it with the second. Finley Morgan checks back in, taking out Maddie Taplin. I want to thank all of you for joining us here on NFHS as well as Radio Plus Video Sports. Getting the ball checked back in here. And one more shot coming for Bianchi. An 8-7 lead for the Warriors. Bianchi can't connect with either. A quick rebound. And the Warriors take back over. Here's Newton to bring it across. Bounce pass to the wing. Down to the corner now for Babish. Brings it inside the paint. Back to Newton. She'll try again. Can't connect with this one, though. Rebound taken down by Miley Redmond. Redmond slows it up, dishes off to Johnson. Comes the other way, back to Bianchi down low. Bounce pass outside the arc. Now Redmond goes baseline, off the glass, and there it is. The Spartans take a 1-point lead. 9-8, 9:55 left on the scoreboard.
Back and forth in this first half.
Quick pass from White to the corner. She goes to Lily Newton. Cutting down low was Ryan Babish. Newton couldn't find her. Now Alexis Babish, dish across the court to Newton. Back up top to White. Ryan Babish, back to Newton on the wing. She'll pop another one. She goes long on it. Lily Newton can't connect, sends her first. Now Marissa Johnson with a full head of steam. Outside to Finley Morgan. She's in and out. Rebound tipped away, picked up by Babish.
Both of these squads are struggling to get some shots up and in. A lot of perimeter action, though, so far.
Ball tipped away, picked up by Finley Morgan. It's coming the other way. A 2-on-1, pass inside to Johnson off the window. She can't make it. And a foul coming against Laconia after the shot.
I think it'll go on Finley Morgan, too. That'll be her first.
Her first, team's third. 9:02 left to play. The Spartans with a 1-point lead, but Waupun now has possession. Press coming back out from the Spartans. Pass inside to Newton. Newton will hand off to Carly White. Marissa Johnson backs up and they cross half court, no problem. White taken down, she'll take her space off the glass, and she's not going to miss that one very often. Carly White takes the lead right back for Waupun. Screen set up top by Morgan. Redmond dishes to Johnson. Now Johnson inside. She'll go again. Gets blocked. Foot on the line. It's a turnover. A fantastic block coming from Addie Voigt. But the rebound fell into her hands while her foot was touching that baseline. Spartans stay with possession, down by 1, and a timeout coming. 8:31 left in the first. A 10-9 lead for the Warriors.
Looking for a calmer grooming experience your dog's absolutely gonna love? Come to Muddy Paws in Rosendale, a quiet, peaceful environment. One-on-one grooming, clean and sanitized shop in a friendly, patient grooming experience. Muddy Paws for every dog also receives a free blueberry facial, seasonal cologne, seasonal bandana, and a themed photo posted to the page. Muddy Paws at the corner of Highways 23 and 26, Rosendale in the old Subway building. Best of luck, Laconia, in your game today.
Just over 8.5 left in the first half. A 1-point lead here for the Warriors from Waupun. So far coming into the pit, and both teams struggling to score the basketball.
Yeah, it's been a struggle on offense for both of these squads. They've had plenty of shot opportunities after those first couple empty possessions where there was some turnovers, some different jump ball things, but they've got shots up now in this second half of the first half, but not anything going in a whole lot for both of these squads.
Gabby Pino checked back in for the Spartans. She's on the court with Finley Morgan, Kendall Plime, Lillian Zimmerman, and Miley Redmond. Plime goes to Redmond, brought across the top of the perimeter. Tight defense, Morgan, wide open Plime. From the wing, she goes short. Rebound poked out of bounds, saved. And off the foot of Laconia. That should go Wapun's way, and it does.
It just goes down and taps Gabby Pino's shoe and rolls out of bounds. All she could do was smile after that one. Just a weird bounce.
Not much you could do, and Maddie Taplin will take her out for the moment. A series of unfortunate events there for Gabby Pino and the Spartans. She was trying to go explain it to head coach Chris Morgan. I think they were both having a good laugh about it. Spartans still pressing. Inbound pass to Babish, comes right back to White. Carly White to bring it across half court, she does. Quick dish to the corner now. Newton stuck at the wing, bounce pass inside. Now Alexis Babish drives, spins around, finds Ryan Babish. Alexis Babish brings it out from the corner. Cross a pass, tipped away into the hands of Lily Newton. And now Finley Morgan jumps this one. She can't keep it in. Ball stays with the Warriors, but good defense there from Finley Morgan and the Spartans.
Yeah, but a weird passing play there. Not as the Warriors intended, but it got right back into their hands. Morgan nearly made him pay. The Warriors have it. Inbound play now.
They come to the backcourt for Lily Newton, guarded tightly by Kendall Plime. And Kendall Plime takes it away. Lily Newton doesn't even try a 2-on-1. Plime goes up, can't get the layup to go. Rebound down low, kick back out to Plime. Laconia so far has had trouble with some of those easy layups. Now a deep three, left wing. Up and a couple of wires it hits. It was no good off of the hands of Maddie Taplin.
Yeah, I think somebody came out here pregame and put some saran wrap on both of these rims.
That's what it looks like. Both teams really struggling. Nearly 11 minutes in and still a score of only 10-9. Inbound pass to the middle of the court. Right back to Carly White. She dishes across to the corner. Out of bounds, it goes the Spartans' way. Natalie Pianki will check out Lillian Zimmerman. And the Spartans still down by 1, 6:57 and counting. Have a chance to take the lead. Miley Redmond goes inside, gets fouled on the ground. It will be a 1-and-1. The official's holding up too. Is she going to say that's a shooting foul?
That whistle came very early for it to be a shooting foul. I think that's what Coach Gifford's talking to her about right now.
They're going to call it a shooting foul. So either way, Miley Redmond gets both free throws. If that would have been a bonus situation, Waupun could have picked up that rebound. Instead, Redmond gets a second. And she makes good on it. We are tied at 10. 6:51 left in the first half of this Division III regional semifinal in Rosendale, Wisconsin. Carly White pressured here by Taplin. Across the logo, good dish. Back outside, wide open look. Babish takes it. Still can't connect from behind the three-point arc. 10-10 crossing the 6.5-minute mark now. Dish off to Taplin. She brings it back up top. Now to Miley Redmond. Screen set by Pianki. Redmond outside. Taplin thought about it. Instead drives. Floater goes in. Maddie Taplin gives a lead to the Spartans. Waupun's offense has definitely been stifled here. And a reach-in foul on Kendall Plime. That'll be the team's fourth. And Plime's first. Still a 2-point lead here. And Audrey Quast checks back in for Waupun.
We have not seen Eden Schultz since she got her 2 early fouls, probably around the 3.5-4 minute mark.
Looking for the inbound pass on the cross side of the court. Carly White had to hurry to get there. White goes across to Quas. Back up to the wing. Up top now. 3 from the point. No good. Again, Waupun cannot score. They keep taking shots from behind the arc, but they haven't really been quality shots coming down. Up top to Pianki. Swung back around to Taplin. Pianki fake sets the screen, goes inside. Instead, they dish off to Plime, who's got a 3 on the night. Screen set. Plime moves through. Dish out to Taplin. Taplin spins. Back outside to Redmond. Now Finley Morgan, a floater inside the paint. Still can't get it to go. Rebound tip-tapped around. Picked up by the Warriors. Waupun trying to push it down. Voigt over to White. Back up top here. Audrey Ferrari goes down low. She's inside the paint. Dribbles baseline. Kicked out of bounds. It stays Waupun's ball. Good defense there from Redmond to prevent the pass.
Yeah, Redmond got her hand in the way. Problem is they were so close to that baseline that it's going to go out on the Spartans. Inbound play now for the Warriors underneath their own basket.
Little confusion of where they had to inbound from.
Now the return of Eden Schultz with 5 minutes to go here in the first half.
It's good timing. An inbound pass on your own offensive goal. We'll see if they can get her involved. Pass back to Quash. She pops a triple, and there it is. Waupun finally scoring from behind the arc in quite some time. It's Audrey Quash. And Waupun has a 1-point lead once again. Multiple lead changes here in the first half. Redmond goes up and in. She can't connect off the layup. Waupun's got a chance to extend their lead now. Over to Quash. She lost it out of her hands. And the quick turnover. Both teams very sloppy coming out in this playoff game.
Yeah, neither of them can really get their offenses clicking on a consistent basis. We'll see one shot go in for them, and then probably about a minute and a half, almost 2 different possessions, maybe 3 possessions that we haven't got anything from there.
Miley Redmond to bring it up. Lost her defender, looking for a pass. She finds Gabby Pino. Pino now inside the arc, spun back around. They come right back to her. Student section getting loud for Waupun. Back to Redmond, wide open look from the wing. There it is! Miley Redmond with the triple, and the lead goes back to the Spartans. Carly White tightly guarded by the senior Marissa Johnson. Over to Schultz. Now down to the corner. All the way through. An answer. Too long. Rebound picked up by the Warriors. Carly White tries to answer. Her shot goes flat. Ball nearly tipped out of bounds. Instead, it finds its way to Gabby Pino. Cross-court pass. Johnson back to Pino. Trying to tiptoe it on the sideline. And a jump ball. Head coach Chris Morgan not happy with that one in the slightest.
No, he's not happy. He's getting the explanation here.
So it'll be a jump ball, and possession goes to the Warriors.
Still having a conversation down here with the official on the far side of the court.
Laconia up by 2, and a timeout coming from the Warriors. They were struggling to get the ball in. 3:33 left on the first half, and it's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them.
Exciting gameplay is being brought to you by Waupun Utilities, your local electric, water, and wastewater provider. And just like the teams out there, our team works hard every single day to deliver reliable, affordable service to more than 4,400 customers. As your community-owned utility, every single dollar we earn goes back into making Waupun stronger. Waupun Utilities, powering our community with teamwork, pride, and of course, hometown commitment.
Back here in the pit in Rosendale, Wisconsin at Laconia High School. 3:33 left on the clock. A 2-point lead for the Spartans.
I know the Warriors intended to take that timeout because of the struggling on the inbound play there, but it also gave Coach Morgan for the Spartans a time to cool down there. He was given a jabber to the referee there, hopefully, or for the Laconia fans, I suppose. It's a good thing that that timeout cooled him down a bit.
Carly White, a quick inbound pass to Eden Schultz, who goes right back to her. And White scores the bunny to tie us up at 15 apiece, just over 3 left to go. Screen set up top. Redmond looking for a pass. She finds Finley Morgan. Baseline sealed off well. The shot can't find its way home. Now Alexis Babish with some speed. Inside the paint, she goes up, the foul and one. Alexis Babish. And all right, all of a sudden, Waupun getting things going, Dom.
Absolutely. All of a sudden, this team's starting to get multiple possessions in a row where they've looked good offensively, able to put some buckets in. Now lead by 2, could make it 3 with the charity stripe shot.
It's exactly what it is. 17-15. The N1, no good. Picked up by Marissa Johnson. And they added the score on the scoreboard actually here in Laconia, and they're going to change it now. It is 17-15. We'll see once they get that ironed out. Our scoreboard's always right. Ain't that right, Dominic?
Sure.
Kendall Plime in the corner. Bianchi sets a screen. Back up top now, Marissa Johnson looking to take her way to the lane. Through a lot of contact. Rebound comes down to Carly White. Sealed off by Plime. Marissa Johnson and Plime moving practically the same exact way. Fight for it on the ground, picked up by Laconia. They still have the scoreboard wrong here. And it traveled the other way. Waupun takes over with a 2-point lead. We'll see if they can get that figured out. Taplin and Zimmerman both checking back in for Laconia. The Warriors with a 2-point lead and possession. Inbound pass tipped back away. Finley Morgan goes baseline. Off the glass, she gets fouled. She will get 2. The 8th team foul for Waupun, but they'll call it a shooting foul regardless.
Alexis Babish's first personal foul, 8th team now. Still bonus for the Spartans, this one on the shot, so Morgan will get both of them. First one in for Finley Morgan. It's a 1-point game here.
And the officials having a conversation. I think it's about the scoreboard. It should be 17-16, and that's what they'll go check right now. So they will have a conversation with the scorers table. Our scoreboard the entire time has been correct. It was on that and one play from Alexis Babish. She didn't convert on the free throw, so they turned it to 18, then had to try to set it back. But instead of going back to 17, they went to 15. And that's where they should be at, is 17. Both head coach Gifford and the 2 officials at the scorers table.
Trying to get a change on the big board. Making sure we got the official book looked at.
And they're going to go with that? They didn't count it.
Oh.
They didn't count the N1 basket, Dominic.
That's...
The official scorer does not have the N1 basket, and they can't change it. So instead of it being a 1-point lead right now for Waupun, instead it's actually 16-15 in favor of the Spartans.
I don't think I've ever seen that, where we have a discrepancy from the officials and the official scorebook not having the score on the board.
Waupun should still be up. Either way, we're going to go what we got. 16-15, Marissa Johnson goes in hard. And they'll call another foul. I am still completely flabbergasted.
So I guess I'm going to take away the points from Alexis Babish on that and one play.
I mean, if it comes down to it, that is a big swing.
That is a huge swing. I wonder if they'll have more conversation about it possibly if we look at other books. Marissa Johnson's first one goes through.
The thing is, if the official scorer here in Laconia doesn't have it, I don't think that can be overturned by anything. Marissa Johnson, no good on the second. Zimmerman fighting for the rebound, but it's picked up by Babish. A 2-point game, which should be tied. And again, I'm going to say it a million times because that's the way things were. On the other end, Waupun trying to keep it in. And her feet went baseline.
Right now, this Waupun team's got to take a break. I wonder if we'll see a timeout here from Coach Gifford just to kind of give these ladies a breather here after the controversial scoring change. And now a tough break there.
Plime goes in. She gets denied. Now Zimmerman and one. If you're watching down in that YouTube comment section and you can go back, maybe we're crazy. I don't think so. I believe Waupun should have 17 right now. So if somebody can go back and let us know, that would be greatly appreciated. Over 300 of you tuned in right now. And so it'll be an and one for Lillian Zimmerman. Technically a 4-point lead, I guess, is what they have here in Laconia, and could be 5 pending the free throw. Lillian Zimmerman, too long on the first. Rebound ripped down by the Warriors. A fight for it and a jump ball. Marissa Johnson hit the deck hard, but did what she needed to do. The lead stays at 4. Waupun needs a big momentum swing, and they need it now. Carly White looking for an inbound. They come right back to her. Guarded by Kendall Plime. She crosses half court, slows it up, crosses back inside. Dish over to Ferrari. No, excuse me, that's Voigt. Now Ferrari sets a screen for Ryan Babish, tightly guarded by Johnson. Back down to Ferrari. Nearly bumped off. She goes up strong. A lot of contact, no calls either way. Quick dish to Johnson. She drives baseline, sealed off, no foul call. The refs are letting them play. Finley Morgan now a floater inside the paint, and there it is. A 6-point lead for the Spartans. Babish to White on the inbound.
Minute to go.
Division III regional semifinal. 53 seconds left in the first half. A 6-point lead for Laconia at home. Voigt trapped to the wing. She's got to take her dribble. Hand off to Alexis Babish, nearly lost it. Babish trapped up by the logo. Now she brings it in. Dish back to Voigt. 37 seconds and counting. To White. Over to Ferrari. All the way around to Ryan Babish. Down to Ferrari. Taken away. Finley Morgan the other way now. She will slow it up, and the Spartans will look for the last shot here in half number 1. A 21-15 lead. 18 seconds. Kendall Plime. Brought around, swung around to Maddie Taplin. 10 seconds left. Taplin, dish off to Plime. Plime at the elbow for Zimmerman. Back to Morgan. Step back 3. She goes long. Rebound by Johnson. Throws a shot up. No good. And that's the end of the first half. What we've got here is a 21-15 lead for the Spartans going into the break, but we'll see what happens at halftime.
We make you feel at home and auto sales, great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun, a proud longtime supporter of Christian education and the Central Wisconsin Christian Athletic Program.
Today's game is brought to you in part by the Waupun Athletic Booster Club. The Booster Club is a group of alumni, parents, and friends that help support Waupun athletics. They support wrestling, girls and boys tennis, hockey, soccer, volleyball, golf, softball, baseball, basketball, and more. Best of luck, Waupun, in your game today. Find the Waupun Athletic Booster Club on Facebook.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
We know you put your Coon Knight equipment to work, and it may be in need of some extra attention. Make sure to inspect bearings, knives, hammers, and other high-wear parts to keep your machine running at its best. Genuine Coon Knight parts, proudly made in the USA, are now available at Gruett's Equipment, your Coon Knight dealer in Potter, Eden, Waupun, and Watertown. Invest in quality with original Coon Knight parts designed specifically for your machine. Stop in or call your favorite Gruett's Equipment location for more information today.
At SIA Insurance Services, we're more than just an insurance agency. We're your neighbors, dedicated to protecting what matters most to you. From home and auto to business, life, Medicare, health insurance, and investment services, we offer personalized coverage tailored to your needs. Trust SIA Insurance, your local, independent insurance experts. Call us today at 920-324-2071.
Maintains every system, from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Rediker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck from Rediker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
Hey, you know what? Tournament season is here right now. If you've got an athlete in the game, you know the drill by now. Practices, late nights, and hungry kids. When it's your turn to host a team dinner, skip the stress. Go Dutch Solutions. They make it easy to feed the whole crew with crowd-pleasing favorites. Ready when you are. Cheer from the stands and let Go Dutch Solutions tackle the food. Visit GoDutchSolutions.com today and book your next catering order.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Are you?
Welcome back to halftime here, and I'm going to check down in that YouTube comment section. You guys are saying the score discrepancy does not add up. Even if the foul was called on the floor, they were not in the bonus to be able to get a foul shot. That's correct. Waupun should have 17. Alexis made the basket, and it was 15-15. So we originally thought it was the end one, just like that second comment said. But even if they amended the call to say, no, the foul was on the ground, you're right. It was not in bonus. So either way, Alexis Babish shouldn't have gotten the free throw. Either way, the arguing didn't help, and instead of being at 17 or the free throw was messed up, either way, Waupun stays at 15, and that's where we're at halftime is 21-15. Besides this weird thing of the anomaly of what's going on with the score and how everything that happened in the scorer's table, Dominic, give me your thoughts about that first half.
That first half, I mean, a lot to talk about in that first half with the scoring discrepancy, but I don't want to keep going on that. It just a lack of offense from both these squads. They've now got up to 21 and 17 respectively and have been able to do it. Oh, they just changed it to 17.
That's 17. It is 17. They amended the call.
All right, well, I'm going to move it on mine. So it is 17.
All
Alexis
right.
Babish did get that layup. Now we can stop talking about it.
Do you think they went back and watched our footage?
Maybe.
I hope so.
Maybe we're important, but I don't know if that's allowed in WI. Like, I don't know how that works.
I don't know either. But
anyways,
the scorers and athletic director here, Cody Moon.
Cody Moon.
They went back and they came out and changed the scoreboard now. So 21-17. Let's move on past it.
Yeah, offense was at a premium here in this first half. They couldn't get really anything going for a long time. Both offenses started to click towards the end of the first half, and now we sit at 21-17 here. Leading scorer right now for the Warriors with 4 points is the senior Carly White off of some layups, but they got 6 different scorers who have points for them, a plethora of threes from Quas, Newton, and Babish. And then on the Laconia side of things, Finley Morgan and Miley Redmond, both with 6 points on the night. Kendall Plein with a 3, and then a spattering of 2 points from 3 other performers. Both of these teams getting depth scoring no matter what. No one's running away with the scoring lead in either side of this. 6 scorers for Waupun, 6 scorers for the Spartans. We'll see if we got some better offense in the second half. This one's starting to pick up. The intensity is at an all-time high here in the pit. It feels like a playoff basketball, and I am excited for half number 2.
All right, with that being said, we'll take one more break, hear from a couple of our sponsors, and when we come back, half number 2 of this Division III regional semifinal in Rosendale, Wisconsin.
For a calmer grooming experience your dog's absolutely gonna love? Come to Muddy Paws in Rosendale, a quiet, peaceful environment. One-on-one grooming, clean and sanitized shop in a friendly, patient grooming experience. Muddy Paws for every dog also received a free blueberry facial, seasonal cologne, seasonal bandana, and a themed photo posted to the page. Muddy Paws at the corner of Highways 23 and 26, Rosendale in the old Subway building. Best of luck, Laconia, in your game today.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Happy fall.
Less than a minute left around on this shoot-around during the halftime intermission, but we want to recap you and thank all of you for leaving something down in that YouTube comment section, confirming our beliefs. I was starting to think I was delusional up here that that wasn't an and one call, but they amended it. It's a 4-point lead now for the Spartans, as you see a fantastic shot down there from Jacob. As we get that one final huddle coming from Laconia, we'll see the same thing from Waupun on the other side. And we're all set for a fantastic second half in the making, Dom.
Yeah, not only a good second half, good first half, an intense first half, but the Warriors actually scored 2 points during that halftime performance there. Two extra points added on. First time I've ever seen that. 2 points scored during halftime. But I think that comment section was the catalyst for getting that change. They were passionate out there, and we love to see it. And they probably were listening down there at the scorer's table to Radio Plus Sports here, making sure they amended it for all the people watching at home.
I sure hope so. And it's the right call. They did the right thing, and I'm pleased because it would have been on my mind the rest of the game, and I probably would have mentioned it about 75 more times. So it's a good thing for all of you at home, I guess, as well.
Yeah, now we can stop talking about it and get back to the great basketball that's on the court.
18 more minutes left in regulation. Laconia starts with a 4-point lead and with the ball. Miley Redmond deep on the right side wing. Quick pass to Finley Morgan. Pops a three. Up and into the wire. It will be a turnover. Finley Morgan and both teams as a whole have kind of been struggling from behind the three-point arc, Dom.
They've been struggling from just about anywhere on the wood floor tonight.
It's a good point.
Hard to get shots here tonight in the pit.
Inbound pass to Carly White. She comes to Ryan Babish, nearly poked away by Morgan. Send off to Alexis Babish now. Spun around inside to Ryan. Off the glass, no good. Waupun was looking for a foul, couldn't get it to call though. Miley Redmond quickly down on the other end. All the way back near the Spartans logo. Left side to Plime. Screen set, defenders work on through. Pianki to the right side now. Redmond on the wing. She takes her space inside. High arcing layup. And Miley Redmond scores 2 more. Extends the lead to 6 now. Carly White stopping on a dime. Pass down to Schultz. Now a corner three. There it is! Audrey Quas, her second triple of the night. And just like that, the Warriors back within 3. Redmond on the other end. Back up top. Little stutter step coming from Morgan. She hands off to Plime. Plime will pop it. Try to answer. She does! Kendall Plime answers. And the lead goes back to 6. Pass down to Babish. Fight for it in the corner. Lost a defender and a foul coming against Redmond. Miley Redmond will pick up her second foul.
First foul overall in the second half. First one goes to the Lady Spartans.
Inbound pass comes into Carly White. 16-16 on the clock and counting. Still a 6-point lead here for the home team, the Spartans. A drive from Babish. Dish back outside to Quash. She'll take another one. Can't connect with this one, though. Redmond comes down with another rebound. She has been phenomenal from both the offensive and defensive standpoints of getting the boards off the glass. Bianchi comes to set a screen. Plime goes the other way. Good defense, though, by Babish. Cross-court pass down to Redmond. Deep on the left wing. Move inside. Floater comes up around the rim. Warriors come down with the rebound. Quas steps back, and she took too many steps. Slid both feet. Take another look at it.
Happens sometimes on those quick transition plays. Just couldn't get both of them to plant.
Miley Redmond now across half court, looking to extend the lead past to 6. Back outside to Redmond inside the arc. Cross court pass. Marissa Johnson goes baseline. Dish to Bianchi. She goes up strong, and the lead grows to 8. The largest of the night for the Laconia Spartans.
Now the 7th different scorer as well for the Spartans team to get on the stat sheet.
Waupun able to score some points at half, but need to get going here in the second. Quick foul called on the Spartans. That's their second. Something to note is it took them quite a few minutes to pick up their first in that first half, and now they have 2 compared to nothing on the side of the Warriors.
Opposite of what we saw to begin the first half.
Quas comes into White. Dish across to Babish. Hand off to Ryan Babish. She drives, takes her space in the paint, gets blocked down low by Redmond. Redmond, a quick up to Johnson. Moving in with a full head of steam. She goes up, and Eden Schultz will pick up her 3rd foul.
Saw her pick up 2 early fouls in the first half. She had to take a seat for nearly, I think, over 12 minutes of that first half alone, and picks up another now within the first 3.5 of the second.
Eden Schultz has been non-existent tonight for the Warriors. Their leading scorer has 0 points in the second half. She will stay in there, though. Voigt checks back in for Ryan Babish.
Johnson looking to go 50% on this trip to the stripe.
She does. The lead grows to 9. It just keeps on going for Laconia. White tightly guarded by the newly checked in Gabby Pino. Carly White able to stop on a dime, but now needs to find a pass. She does. Babish deep on the wing. Dish back. A deep 3 from Quas. Too long. Usually when you're that far back from the arc, your shot doesn't go too long. Quick up to Johnson. She stops in transition. Pass goes back to the corner. Gabby Pino from 3. And a rebound taken down by Babish. Lead stays at 9, just over 14 ticks. 14 minutes left in the second. Eden Schultz behind the perimeter looking for a pass back. Carly White moves back towards the logo. Back to Schultz. Working her way around. Pass down.
Back here. Hopefully everything's resetting. Got unplugged. From behind, there was a timeout, so you didn't miss any action. But I think we're back up here on YouTube. If we could get somebody down there to just make sure. Our power got unplugged here. Brand new pit here in Rosendale at the Laconia gym. But the power is far away from us, so when all these young Spartans fans are playing, sometimes some things happen and we get cut out. But we hope that we're back. If somebody could leave down a comment there to make sure that we're back on and you can hear us, that would be great. Timeout here, 13:55, a 9-point lead right now for the home team Spartans. nearly 4 minutes, or just over a little bit, 4 minutes into the second half.
It's been a tough one here for Waupun in the second half. A 9-point lead now for Laconia. It's the largest of their night by any stretch, and it seems like they can finally hit shots, and Waupun still looking to break that seal. Again, make sure to pop down in that YouTube comment section. Make sure you leave something down there to know that you can hear us and that everything looks good. Beth saying, "You're back, go Spartans." Thanks, Beth. You get 2 things in there at once, letting us know we're back, and a little shout out to the Spartans. Currently up by 9, and they have possession. Kendall Plime, a quick handoff to Pino up top. Spins around looking for the pass. It goes out of bounds. A quick turnover, and possibly some momentum now for Waupun.
They need some momentum to go their way. Only 3 points here in the second half for the Warriors.
Quick inbound pass. Plime trying to apply some pressure. Quast goes down low. Here's Schultz. Let's see if she can be a difference maker. And a foul on the ground. It's either against Pino or Morgan. It's going to go against Finley Morgan.
Her second. Team's third in the second half now for the Spartans.
Carissa also saying, "You are back up." Appreciate that, guys. Like Dominic said, the power cord is far away here, and some of the kids playing up in the concourse, they like to get a little aggressive, sometimes don't pay attention. Just
That's
pops out of
okay.
the socket. It is.
It happened. We're back up within, 20 seconds there?
Eden Schultz goes in, spins around. No foul call, no travel either. Pino, left side. Taplin, now a deep 3 from Morgan. Bang! Finley Morgan extends the lead to double digits, and the Spartans are on a roll.
That's someone you can't let get hot in the second half with her three-pointers. She will shoot that ball from just about anywhere she wants on the offensive side of things.
Carly White gets blocked down low. Laconia with another offensive possession now. Another one. This one too long. Zimmerman tried for it, but Newton's there with the board. Finley Morgan trying to go back-to-back from deep. Waupun looking to bring it back just to single digits. Newton inside. Dish back behind the perimeter. To the corner now. Trapped near the wing. Tiptoeing that half-court line. Carly White. Good footwork. Back to the wing now. Breslin Brown. Dish outside. A drive. A shot goes up and a foul coming. And 2 free throws from Addie Voigt. Carissa, go Warriors. Number 2, Carly. Number 32, Eden. And the rest of the Warriors. Again, leave something down there in that YouTube comment section. We love hearing from you, and the girls who watch these games back love knowing that their family and friends were watching. First free throw is good. Coming from Voigt. Voigt, a 72% free throw shooter on the year. Don't expect her to miss too many. And she makes both of them here. Lead down to 10. Inbound quickly to Gabby Pino. She dishes to the corner. Back up top for Zimmerman. Deep on the wing. And she goes across. Screen set for Plime. Good ball movement. Now Gabby Pino all alone. Her shot goes short. Rolling out of bounds. They'll say it stays with the Spartans.
What did not go recognized there, but a tremendous screen from Lillian Zimmerman to get that wide open shot for Pino. She stood her ground, and one of the Warriors, I don't remember who it was, but knocked into Lillian Zimmerman, and she was like a brick wall, not letting them get through for a Pino shot.
Pino comes in, left-handed layup, it's good. Lead back to 12. Kendall Plime has played very tight defense against Carly White, especially not letting her get across half court without a little without some contention. Inside, Carly White takes a jumper. Her shot goes blocked. Finley Morgan slowing things down, goes baseline, gets fouled, can't get the N1 to fall. But Morgan will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
And with that Pino basket, all 8 ladies who have stepped on the court for this Spartans team have scored a basket and got on the score sheet here for Laconia. That shows so much depth for this Spartans team.
Finley Morgan good on the first. Lead keeps on growing. Up to 13 now.
Finley's now at double digits herself, 10 points on the night now after hitting that first free throw.
Couple of subs here. Marissa Johnson and Miley Redmond both checking back in for the green and white, as well as Natalie Pianchi. Second free throw, no good. Lead stays at 13 for the moment. Rebound from Alexis Babish. It's nearly poked away from Johnson. Instead, Babish coming all the way down. Dish outside to Newton. Back up top for Quas. Quas goes all the way around to Voigt. Good ball movement here from the Warriors, but they need a shot. Pass down low and a foul on Johnson. They were looking inside for Audrey Ferrari. Instead, it will be the 5th team foul now for Laconia. And that's one thing that Waupun has going for them. Eden Schultz checking back in. She has 3 personal herself. And still 0 points. Inbound pass to Schultz. Good defense from Pianchi just to poke it back the other way. They will try again.
This time a little deeper in the corner.
Just getting on down. Back up top to Newton. Inside to Quas. She steps back, takes a shot. Too long on the 3. Ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to go off of Redmond and stay Warriors ball. Another inbound pass there under their own offensive goal. The Warriors need to take advantage. Good shot here. Quas looking for somebody. Deep 3 from Newton. In and out, no good. Spartans come down with a rebound. Now Plime rips it away. Still no jump ball call. And it's going to be a travel. That's what the Warriors were looking for. Petitioning for a jump ball. They'll take the travel.
Yes, they will.
One more look at it. You be the judge. Either way, another inbound down here for Waupun. Quas to the middle. Ferrari goes back up top for Carly White. Now down low. Eden Schultz makes a move off the glass, and she is finally on the board. 10 minutes left in the second, and Eden Schultz gets her first points of the evening.
She's hoping the floodgates have come open here.
Move inside, an offensive foul. And all right, the Warriors need a lot of momentum down by 11, but it feels like it's starting to swing their direction down.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Marissa Johnson will also pick up her 3rd personal, so she will check out here for Gabby Pino, who re-enters. 11-point lead, but the Warriors trying to get some momentum.
Full court press coming back out from Laconia. Gabby Pino here on Carly White. Moves past her quite easily. Ryan Babish down to Alexis Babish. She pops a 3 from the wing. In and out, no good. Spartans looking to push it down quickly. Kendall Plime stops up behind their perimeter. Dish to Miley Redmond. Good screen set by Plime. Ball in the hands of Finley Morgan. Working her way into the paint. Gets rejected. No, a late foul coming. And that is Eden Schultz's 4th.
Wanted it to be clean is Coach Gifford, who is beside himself. But Morgan will go and shoot her 2.
An 11-point lead right now for Laconia. And they're looking to extend. The first one from Finley Morgan off the front of the iron, and no good.
It's not something she misses often. Schultz will come out with 4 fouls now, 9.5 to go.
Finley Morgan shoots at a 72% clip from that free throw line. Can't connect on either of these, though. Rebound does come back to Pianchi, and a quick foul against Quas. Audrey Quas, not what you want to do.
Her 3rd personal, 4th team now in the second half.
Instead, it'll be Finley Morgan to inbound. She goes to Redmond at the elbow, nearly poked away, looking for a pass to Pino, all alone inside. Little floater. And it plinkos its way around the rim and falls through the netting. 37-24, 9:30 left in this second half of this Division III regional semifinal. Inside now, Babish to Babish. Bounce back out to Voigt. Now Carly White pops a triple. Does not hit anything. Rebound. No chance of being saved. And the Warriors look like a completely different team in the second half.
Yeah, not able to push the pace back on the Spartans. They were answering quite quickly, getting some good defensive looks in that first half, but Spartans able to pull away now, up by 13, halfway through the second half.
Lime thought about a three, instead elects to pass. Redmond just changed her pivot foot like 3 different times, and I was waiting for the official call. And eventually he noticed it. Breslin Brown checking back in now for Waupun. Gonna need a lot of things to go their way. Down by 13, 9 minutes left in the second half of this one. Outside to Audrey Voigt. Now Alexis Babish drives. She's sealed off. Back up top. Ryan Babish from 3. Off the back of the iron. They've had a lot of three-pointer attempts, and it feels like they're just barely missing. Pino on the left wing. Inside, outside. Swung around to the right wing now for Kendall Plime. Fake screen set by Morgan. Instead, they toss it back around. Pass and screen offense. Pianki's all alone down in the paint. Good closeout from Voigt to force it back outside. Now Pino with the backdoor cut and the basket.
Gabby Pino starting to come alive for this Spartans team. A big reason why they are now up by 15. She's been a catalyst for a lot of momentum Laconia's way.
Inside pass to Voigt. She's deep on the right wing. Up to Carly White. Around to Babish. Again, Waupun has not really struggled with ball movement. They struggled with scoring. And there they go, another turnover. Breslin Brown lost it in transition. Dish out to Redmond. Thought about driving towards the lane, instead waits for her screen. Now she's wide open off the glass. Add 2 more. And the lead up to 17 now. Laconia has walked away with this second half and has not looked back once.
Double digits now for Redmond as well. 10 points on the night for her.
It was 21-17 at half.
Saw that one coming. I think that's going to go on Pianki.
And in this second half,
down low.
A 20-5 run for Laconia.
That's going to put the Warriors in a bonus as well.
Timeout coming. We'll take it with them.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Captain Jeremy Brenner says, let's have some fun with Angling Only Guide Service. They're the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter service out of Sheboygan. They're hitting the open water June through Labor Day next year. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. Only $600 weekends and $500 weekdays for up to 6 people. Hey, you're gonna catch fish, no doubt about it. Mention this ad during our high school sports broadcast and save $100. Email them today at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com.
For over
41-24, 7:08 left in the second half of this regional semifinal between the Waupun Warriors and the Laconia Spartans. 2 free throws coming, a 1-and-1 free throw coming on the bonus. Voigt shoots the first and makes it. She'll get another. Addie Voigt, 72% from the line. I feel like everybody's name we've mentioned tonight shoots around that 72% mark.
A lot of consistent shooters on both of these squads.
Voigt can't make the second, though. Rebound taken down by Pianki. Gabby Pino crosses half court and slows down. Dish to the right side now. Kendall Plime, tightly guarded. Pino, screen set by Pianki. Good transition defense from Carly White. Newton stepping up on Redmond. A lot of passing early here from the Spartans. They've got a 16-point lead to work with. No need to force any shots. Back down low, good move by Finley Morgan. She leans into her defender, and what a way to draw the foul. Goes against Ryan Babish, only her first. A Waupun team that has a couple of players in foul trouble. Grateful that that one went against Babish. Finley Morgan good on her first free throw. And the lead back up to 17. 3 substitutions coming for the Warriors. And a couple coming from the Spartans. Quas and Ferrari among the 2 that check back in for Waupun. Both free throws good and the lead up to 18. 43-25, 6.5 and counting. Pass to Eden Schultz, who has 4 personal fouls herself. She sets a screen looking for the pick and roll. Down to Schultz. Cross-court pass to the corner. White now goes baseline. Back outside to Ferrari. Up top. A 3 coming from Quas. There it is.
That is what the Warriors needed. It's going to force the hand. Coach Gifford is going to take a timeout right away. We'll step aside as they talk this one over. Back shortly on Radio Plus Sports and NFHS.
Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal, oil, and propane.
43-28, 6:07 officially left on the scoreboard. A 3 from Audrey Quas brings it back to 15. But the Waupun Warriors are going to have to do a lot more, both defensively and offensively, to claw their way back into this thing.
Yeah, they need some empty possessions from the Spartans, and they need to start to create some momentum on offense for themselves.
Coming out with a quasi press now after the 30-second timeout. Lillian Zimmerman back inside to Redmond. She throws up a quick shot, and after rimming around for a while, she finds an easy bucket. 17-point lead here late for Laconia. Ball swung around from Waupun. They don't have a lot of time to hold it. Got to catch and shoot. Back up top, Ferrari. Now to White. Down low to Schultz. She works on Zimmerman. High arcing shot, no good. Eden Schultz has been non-existent the entire game. Marissa Johnson deep on the right wing. Guarded by Quas, who's got 3 of her own and has to be careful. Baseline now. Finley Morgan, step back 3, bang!
20-point lead now for the Spartans. Off the hands of their leading scorer, Finley Morgan.
Finley Morgan played a fantastic game so far. The Warriors trying to answer, and Carly White does just that. Lead back to 17, inside 5 minutes to go. Johnson moves down to the far side, now baseline, floater shot, good. Marissa Johnson adding 2 more to her point total. And the lead sits just under 20. Eden Schultz behind the perimeter, back to White. Swung around to Quas, makes a move inside, takes the 3, and gets it to fall.
All right. Couple offensive possessions here from both sides with under 5 to go.
Redmond up to Zimmerman. Back to Finley Morgan, the leading scorer for points per game for the Spartans. Back inside to Morgan, off the glass. Add 2 more to her point total and a timeout from the Spartans. We'll take it with them as Finley Morgan gets up to 17 on the evening, and the lead's up to 18 now for Laconia.
To establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome back to Radio Plus and NFHS. An 18-point lead here for the Spartans late. 4 minutes left to go for Waupun to try to climb back in. Thank you to all 300 plus computers logged in right now on Radio Plus Video Sports.
That's an interesting decision.
Waupun student section trying to get their ladies fired back up. Carly White. Top of the perimeter, swung back around. Here's Audrey Quas, hand off and a foul, and Quas heads to the line. Goes against Marissa Johnson, her fourth. Sorry, Dom.
That's okay.
We can both recognize it.
Great minds.
Yeah, that's right. Miley Redmond will check out Johnson.
Quas looking for her first point of the night that's not from behind the three-point arc.
Can't get it to go. Rebound right into the hands of Finley Morgan.
I don't think she wanted to lose that three-point distinction.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Redmond deep on the wing. Screen set by Zimmerman. Thought about the pick and roll. Instead swung it back the other way. Push off from Plime. Nearly trapped in the corner. Finley Morgan all alone. In and out. Can't connect. Zimmerman with the putback. And a save into the hands of Quas.
Kind of looked around there for a second like, is this mine?
She was confused, as was I. Babish from three. There it is. And if Waupun could have shot like this throughout the entire game, my goodness, how things could be different. Instead, it's still a 15-point lead inside the 3-minute mark and a quick foul against Ryan Babish.
Just before we get into bonus here, as they're trying to push that out to bonus to try to get those possession changes on the shots.
Gabby Pino over to Zimmerman. Swung around for Plime. Plime moves in, now back out into Zimmerman. A lot of contact, no foul called, and the Warriors pick it up. Here's Breslin Brown looking for the pass. Carly White goes back outside, hits the deck hard, but the Warriors keep the possession alive. Quas drives, a lot of contact, back outside. Babish from three. She doesn't hit anything, and Finley Morgan just lets it roll out of bounds.
Yeah, some contact there, some friendly fire. The screen trying to be set there from Schultz. And White just ran right into her.
2:22 left in the regional semifinal here from the pit in Rosendale, Wisconsin. A 15-point lead for the home team, the Spartans. And they're looking to cruise on. Down low to Pianchi. Back up top, swung around. And Waupun's got to be aggressive. Ryan Babish gets called for a blocking foul. As we're about to hit that 2-minute mark, and they're down by 15.
Should be bonus now for the Spartans as well, so Redmond will head to the line for the 1-and-1. And as we get to this 2-minute mark, if the Spartans are able to hold on to this 15-point lead here, we are going to do interviews post-game, so let us know if you have any players in mind that you'd like to see interviewed, and make sure you stick around for those post-game interviews. We'll jump on the court and talk to these ladies along with head coach Chris Morgan if the Spartans are able to hold on.
Up to 11 now is Redmond. Make it 12.
I believe she should be at 14.
According to the scoreboard up there, they got her at 12.
Alrighty.
But wouldn't be the first time they're wrong tonight, you know what I mean? Quas from three. I think Plime got a hand on it. Redmond slows it down. Pianchi sets a screen. Redmond goes the other way. Baseline, up and in, no good. Swung back around, and Laconia. Good keep alive from Pianchi. Like I was saying, barring any miracles, Laconia should cruise on to a regional semifinal win here over the Waupun Warriors. currently up by 17. And a travel on Gabby Pino. Didn't look like she slid that pivot foot.
She kind of looked around like she was guilty, though, so I think the call just kind of naturally happened. Waupun will check out all 5. And the Waupun section here, I think they know this one is going to be unreachable, so the seniors get that one last check out. And emotions are starting to come from the bench of the Warriors.
Minute 12 left on the clock, and the Warriors season will end here in the pit. Stuck with them in the first half. We're only down by 4 at halftime, but came out, and the Spartans could score, and the Warriors couldn't. And under a minute left to go, 17-point lead. Inside to Ferrari, and 1. Might as well pad the stats while you're at it, just to end the season off on a right note.
Never want to quit. Never a good look. Keep going. Keep fighting hard. Ferrari with a 2 could make it 3. Her first points of the night. As the Warriors have had plenty of depth scoring as well.
Looks like Genevieve Ron as well as Hayden Johnson checking in now for Laconia. The N1 is good by Ferrari. Cuts the lead to 14. But realistically, the Spartans looking to just dribble it out. Pass down to Ron. Gets deflected away from the Warriors. Back the other way. Here comes Hayden Johnson all by herself. Left-handed layup, no good.
Macy Van Orem.
Oh, I'm sorry. They had the wrong number on here for me. Macy Van Orem. Excuse me. .20 seconds left. Waupun still looking for the shots. But that should do it. Beth back in the comments saying yes, I think Miley is at 14 points. So, again, scoreboard could have had that one wrong as well.
Well, that one's not the official score. It's just a little graphic that the Spartans have.
3 seconds left.
56-40, the final score here from the pit in Laconia. Makai's going to head down and grab those player interviews. So stick with us here on Radio Plus Sports and NFHS. We'll stick out to ads, and we'll be back shortly with post-game interviews.
It's Generation Lanes in El Dorado, where you can join one of their adult or kids' leagues. Hey, why not get a group together for a family or maybe a corporate bowling event? Oh, by the way, don't forget to ask about their monthly Friday night tournaments. Wait, I know. Talk to Jeremy. That's right, talk to Jeremy and his staff about catering your next event, whatever it is. Generation Lanes with daily food specials and, of course, their Fish Fry Fridays. They're open daily at 11 and the kitchen is open late. Generation Lanes, home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of student athletes.
Maintains every system from rotary parlors to robotic equipment. They'll deliver chemicals, dips, and supplies right to your farm. Rediker Dairy has an electrical department that offers residential, commercial, and industrial services. Good luck from Rediker Dairy Equipment in Brandon.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamera. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamera, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
We know.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams. Joining me now, a couple of the Lady Spartans here after taking down the Waupun Warriors in their first playoff game this season. Miley Redmond, I believe you ended the night with 14 points. Talk to me about the emotions going on in your head right now.
It feels good to go out and get the win. I don't know. It just feels good.
14 points on the night for you, but you also had a ton of rebounds. Talk to me about the mindset coming in of being a team player, not only scoring the ball tonight, but also getting inside, getting a little gritty down there, boxing out well, and getting the offensive and defensive boards.
Yeah, I had to get the rebounds and just, I don't know, just, yeah, just, I don't know.
That's all right. Congratulations and good luck on the rest of your season. Let's move on to Finley Morgan here. Up to 17 tonight in the first playoff game of your guys' season. Talk to me about the emotions going on right now.
Yeah, we knew coming in this game, it's do or die. You either win or you go home. So I think that just motivates us a lot. This is a rival school, so I mean we didn't play them last year, but they're only 30 minutes away. So we know a lot of players and we respect them. So we just knew we had to play our best to win.
Definitely a little bit of a rivalry. Only a 4-point lead at halftime. It felt like nothing could really get going in the first half for either teams. Talk to me about what happened in the locker room. Was it coach stepping up? Was it some of the players? How did that go, and what propelled you guys in the second half to obviously win by double digits now?
Yeah, we knew that coach said that we're kind of just wearing them down. Our defense is great, and shots are going to fall. We just had to take our time and take care of the ball on offense too. Really helped.
Finley, how important is it to score 17, not only for yourself, but the depth of your team here? I believe there was 8 or 9 different scorers for Laconia tonight. You guys continue to roll on, and the legacy you guys have built up here is something really special. Back-to-back state champions a couple years ago, sectional finals last year. And what are you guys looking for this year, obviously?
Yeah, it's so awesome. If I'm not hitting shots or someone else is not hitting shots, we have enough players who are going to make up for that. We're definitely not done yet. We're going to try to go as far as we can, and I love our team, and I love our bond we have.
Awesome, Finley. Congratulations and good luck. Of course, head coach Chris Morgan here on the post-game show. Talk to me about what's going through your head right now. Obviously, your first round, you guys got the first round bye. Your first game against Waupun. Just talk to me about how the girls played and what went well.
Yeah, just glad that we were able to get a W. It was kind of a grind. I thought our defense was pretty good overall, but offense, we didn't shoot great. For the most part, I thought we took care of the basketball. It wasn't terrible, a bunch of turnovers, but we didn't shoot the ball great. So you have nights like that, but that's why you rely on your defense.
Halftime, you guys only went in up 5-4. Both teams couldn't really get anything going offensively. It was just back and forth for a while. It felt like there was plastic wrap on the rim for a while. Like you said, you didn't shoot well. What was that halftime speech about, and how did you get the girls fired up?
Yeah, I mean, it was just continuing to stay the course on defense. We thought our defense was pretty good for the most part, except for a couple breakdowns. But, we'd only given up 17 points into half, which is pretty good. Offensively, we thought we had some good action going on. We just had to finish shots. So, we talked about pushing the ball because we thought they seemed like they're getting tired. So we just kind of wanted to wear them down.
Coach, you're a 2 seed right now heading into the playoffs. Obviously a first-round win here against Waupun, who's ranked 7th seed. Talk to me about your mentality. Are you looking forward to any more teams, taking it one game at a time? How's it going right now?
Yeah, for sure, just one game at a time. We'll see what team we have out in front of us tomorrow. We'll have a good game plan for the girls, and we got to come out and bring the same amount of energy as we did on the defensive end tonight. Hopefully we shoot the ball a little bit better tomorrow night.
How does game planning go when you don't have a break in between, right? There's going to be no practices between now and then. You have to game plan for a team that you're not really even sure who you're playing yet. How does that go through not only you and the coaching staff, but then translating that down to the girls?
Yeah, we've already got some film on some teams that were potential matchups for us. So I've watched some of that, and now we'll zero in a little bit more. And it's really about looking what every individual kid can do. That's really where we put our focus is on, the skills of the opposing kids, probably even more so than on the scheme they run.
Awesome. Well, Coach, congratulations and good luck the rest of the way.
All right, thanks a lot.
Of course, we'll be back after this on Radio Plus and NFHS.
You put your Coon Knight equipment to work, and it may be in need of some extra attention. Make sure to inspect bearings, knives, hammers, and other high-wear parts to keep your machine running at its best. Genuine Coon Knight parts, proudly made in the USA, are now available at Gruett's Equipment, your Coon Knight dealer in Potter, Eden, Waupun, and Watertown. Invest in quality with original Coon Knight parts designed specifically for your machine. Stop in or call your favorite Gruett's Equipment location. For more information today,
Are you looking for a calmer grooming experience your dog's absolutely gonna love? Come to Muddy Paws in Rosendale, a quiet, peaceful environment. One-on-one grooming, clean and sanitized shop in a friendly, patient grooming experience. Muddy Paws for every dog also receives a free blueberry facial, seasonal cologne, seasonal bandana, and a themed photo posted to the page. Muddy Paws at the corner of Highways 23 and 26, Rosendale in the old Subway building. Best of luck, Laconia, in your game today.
Welcome back to the post game here on Radio Plus Video Sports and NFHS. Victory tonight coming the way of the Spartans, 56-40, a 16-point victory. Dom, run me through what you have for stats, what your final thoughts are, anything you're thinking right now.
Yeah, it was a very solid game, especially that first half. It was back and forth, back and forth. A little disappointed that the second half couldn't be as close, but a very valiant effort here from both squads. The Warriors end their season tonight. They'll go home. It's always tough to watch the emotions of the seniors on the opposing team bench as their season comes to an end in playoffs, and we wish them and their underclassmen all the well in next year's play, and those seniors as they continue on to maybe spring sports season, or as they continue on post-high school sports, or if they choose to be over, we thank them for a wonderful career that the Warriors have given the fans of JLS, Radio Plus Sports, and everybody else that has come out to watch them. For the Laconia side of things, a great victory, a way to move on, a great second half for them to really pull away in this one and make it look like a dominant victory. They just played an incredible second half, really good defense. They were able to finally hit some shots. And the biggest thing here is the depth scoring. You talked about it during that interview, but there's 8 different players who scored for this Laconia team, so nearly everybody who got regular minutes for this Spartan squad was able to put buckets in, and that is a huge confidence builder, a huge reason why the Spartans were able to take this one.
That's exactly right. It was a tough first half for both teams, but the Spartans were able to come out in the second half. They know their game plan. They know what they're doing. And they were finally able to start hitting some shots. They were falling, and Waupun was unable to answer. A 16-point victory tonight for Laconia. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule here on Radio Plus Video Sports as well as NFHS. Tomorrow, girls basketball action continues. The Lamira game is currently going on right now, so it'll switch you to that after we log off here, but not sure who's ahead there, but they're slated to play against Howards Grove in their matchup. Howards Grove was the favorite coming in, so tentatively right now it would be Lamira at Howards Grove tomorrow. We know Laconia is moving on. It just depends who is playing where and who is playing them. They have it slated here as Kiel. And then, of course, CWC at Sheboygan Lutheran are all of our to-be-determined matchups for tomorrow. Moving into boys basketball starting next week, these ones are confirmed. Tuesday on the 3rd, we have regional boys basketball GLP at CWC. That one starts at 7. Expect pregame about 30 to 45 minutes beforehand. And Valley Christian right here at Laconia, same thing. Moving on to Thursday, WIA regionals for girls basketball. If Lamira wins, they keep on playing. Same thing with CWC, and the same thing here with the Spartans from Laconia. That is when they would get to Utzberg, and that would be a tough challenge. But first, they got to take on their opponent tomorrow, which we are still unconfirmed on who it is, but either way, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, we'll have to check. Yeah. I'm here tomorrow with Jacob. It should be a really exciting one no matter who the Spartans play. It's always a fun environment here in the pit, and the way that the ladies played today, I'm sure they're going to want to go out and show and continue this playoff run.
All right, that being said, like we like to do here on Radio Plus and Jeff's live streams, done in a prayer, so if you would, please join me. Dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for another amazing day, getting to cover these athletes that you put out here on the court. A fantastic regional semifinal basketball game tonight, and we are so blessed that we got to be here and be a part of it. We also want to thank you for no major injuries. There's going to be bumps, scrapes, and bruises along this long season, but everybody out there on the court tonight seemed okay, and if there was an injury, we pray that your healing hands are able to heal them as you do. One more ask. We want to make sure that everybody here in attendance tonight gets home safely and everybody gets to their next site of competition safely as well. It's playoff time, which means there's going to be a lot of traveling happening, and we want to make sure that everybody is safe in those travels. In your name we pray, amen. Thank you so much for tuning in here on Radio Plus and NFHS. We want to thank all of you out there. We were over 100 or 300 viewers here on Radio Plus and NFHS. We had a couple more, so thank all of you. A 16-point lead for the Spartans tonight in their semifinal. They're back in action tomorrow against an opponent to be determined still. We'll see you then.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal, Oil, and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.